I've been seeing a lot of discussion about the recent World Economic Forum annual event. People praising Mark Carney's speech, others criticizing it, and the same back and forth about Trump's speech. And I think we're missing the bigger picture entirely. Whether you liked this year's speeches or not isn't actually the point. The point is that much of this is theater. Some of it is posturing, and some of it is revealing their larger plans. The reality is that world leaders and massive corporations are gathering, much of which is behind closed doors, to discuss and plan decisions that directly affect your future. Decisions that no one voted for, no one campaigned on, and in many cases directly contradicts what the public wants for their own countries, families, and communities. This is what globalization looks like in practice. It's not about cooperation between nations for mutual benefit. It's countries and corporations aligning to serve specific elites and economic interests, while the public is sidelined. And instead of questioning that, we're encouraged to focus on whether a leader sounded tough enough on the stage against another leader, someone that we should actually be cooperating with rather than just posturing against. We're being distracted. We're clapping like seals at the drama of speeches while real decisions are being made in the background. Plans are being discussed. Agendas are being laid out. And none of this was transparent during our elections. To actually watch the WEF speeches rather than just the drama covered this year by our legacy media, and not just the speeches from this year, the speeches from years past, you'll hear leaders openly talk about things like mass compliance, expanded surveillance, centralized control, undermining national sovereignty, replacing human jobs with artificial intelligence, influencing elections, eroding individual autonomy and bodily autonomy, and genetic modification to steer eating habits. They say it themselves. And instead of questioning why unelected global institutions and corporations are coordinating power like this, we argue over whether or not a speech sounded patriotic or defiant enough. And that's the game. The so-called New World Order isn't just a fancy new term for a tech upgrade or for economic modernization. It's a fundamental shift away from the norms that we've lived under, away from national sovereignty, individual freedom, and democratic accountability. It's about the continuous transfer of power and wealth away from the individual and into the hands of multinational corporations, private equity firms, central banks, and government. The most concerning part? They're not even calling it a conspiracy theory anymore. They're just saying it openly, right to your face, and people are cheering.